welcome everybody to your Wednesday late night edition of Sally, Jesse, Raphael. I have no idea why I said that. I just dated myself. Anyway, it's Wednesday. As such, we got the patch notes early this morning, and we're going to go over them in this video. So happy good evening or morning whenever you're watching this. So let's just go straight over there. Let's just rip it right off. Let's get into it. So this is the official Eternal Evolution Facebook page. Blah, 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 500 diamonds, blah, blah, blah. So we all know how this works, right? So the patch is going to go live at roughly 3 a.m. my time. So it'll be 5 a.m. Eastern, I do believe. What are we getting? Because this is a brand new full content patch. So new of whoa, I skipped some stuff. There we go. Version update details. So this is the big shebang. I already kind of went over this in my Tuesday video, my This Week in Eternal Evolution. But we're getting a new hero, and that hero is Amat, or I don't know, Amat, Amat, whatever, tomato. The messenger of eternal peace, who is going to kill people. She's an SSS, blah, blah, blah. Basically, she's a summoner. Let's see if they tell us anything else in here. So, she's going to summon this huge alligator that bites all the targets in the area and deals damage, prioritizing the closest targets. That is her ultimate. She also summons a bunch of little alligators that do little things. If the targets hit by the alligator have invincibility, then Amat also gains invincibility, aka screw you assassins, or Fiona Vanguards. When her summoned creatures die or disappear, they activate a death effect, which is increase the damage from Amat's subsequent ultimate skill, and can be stacked multiple times. We'll find that out tomorrow when we get the actual numbers and her kit. When a specified amount of her summoned creatures die or disappear, I don't know why they would disappear. I guess that would be the ultimate probably disappears. She activates her ultimate skill at no cost to cause some damage. That was redundant. During the squad creation or during the battle, so when you set up your squad, when you pick it, and before you hit go, I don't know why I have to say or during battle. So Amat will also be considered as a Wenfear hero. Now that is going to bring up some questions. The way that trophies work in this game is usually they're faction based. So if she comes into the battle as both Atlas and both Wenfear, I don't know why they would do this. I really don't know why. It doesn't make sense. But does she double dip into the trophies? That's going to be really, really, really big for PvP, because we mostly have PvP trophies. Don't know. I don't know how we can test this, because we're just going to see her with like massive HP pools and massive attack pools, as long as she's scaled properly. Or we might not notice anything at all. This is really, I don't understand why they would do this. I don't. Other than you can use her in Faction Soul Mine, which doesn't seem like a big deal in this day and age. So she's coming. That's going to be the big old selling point. That is going to be the big content piece starting tomorrow. But what else are we going to get? So this is her recruitment event. Amat, Old John, and Vegnus. Now, Old John is not relevant to new accounts. If you are a new account, if you just started playing and you have access to this banner, Old John, yes, you can use him. He is a hunter, but he's pretty niche, and I usually rate him pretty low on my tier lists. Whereas Vegnus is the best elite tank. So if you are a brand new player and you get some Vegnus, count yourself lucky, because he'll work. You can slot him in to a tank team if you have Pandemonium, and you can do tanky things. He will be replaced, but you can use him right away. Event duration 14 days, because this is a full content cycle. And then the complimentary banner is going to be Womagon, Boar, and Murphy Row. Murphy Row is food. You can just scrap him. Boar, you can use. He's a even worse version than Vegnus. A worse version tank than Vegnus. But Womagon is still a very, very relevant tank onto the tank team. So if you pull on both of these banners as a new player, you're going to basically have, if you have a Pandemonium, you're going to have your full tank team. And then Murphy Row, you don't want. Old John, I suppose you could use. And then Amat, especially if you're a new account, the way that you get Dan in week 2 and then Ampu in week 3, and then Dora from the Battle Pass, or Battle Order Pass. Amat will round out that summoner team real nice. So you can have, 2 of the trifecta for a new account. I would say new players coming into Eternal Evolution will benefit most from summoners, tanks, and assassins. So that banner, the Womagon banner, is 7 days. New event. It's not a new event, it's a recurring event. This is the Mirror of Reformation, which will open on some servers, that being every server after week 2. During the event, you know how this works, right? You got to pull 300 to get the free copy of Amat. But really, you only have to pull up to probably about 180 if you are a spender. I know free-to-play aren't going to have 180 limited summons. But if you are a spender and you pull up to 180, then you're going to get it's probably still going to be Leo, because Leo is still the Awakened Hero till next week. I double-checked my banner. We'll probably get a new Awakened Hero next week. So you'll be able to get a couple copies of Leo's Awakening Crystal if you pull up to 180. And I think the 180 is the generalized crystal, the Chaos Soul Nucleus Crystal. Let me see. Yeah, so I guess I should read. So yeah, Chaos Soul Nucleus Crystal, that's at 180. And then yes, it is Leo's Soul Crystal Nucleus, which is cool. That means I get to take my Leo up to A7 tomorrow. And that is where I shall leave him until and I will, yeah, A7 is usually the high benchmark. The high benchmark. A5 is the benchmark. A7 is the high benchmark for Awakening. And then yes, as for recruitment cards, those are actually the ones at lower level. So we all know how the Mirror of Reformation works. Yes, you do get chips. Yes, you will get a gene hybrid in the chip shop for the, well, actually, this is just supplementary to the banner, but you know what I'm saying. 7 days. 7 days. Mirror of Reformation only lasts 7 days. I do wish that they made it last the full 14 days, but I understand why they don't. Because next week we're going to get the Giant Tower, which is kind of like the yin to the mirror's yang. Can I take that poorly? Anyway, yeah, the yin to the yang. Anyway, I'm going way off topic. I'm trying to be like fluffy with my speech, and I'm just coming out looking like a buffoon. Gamuzo's Bell and Details Gathering, these two events are locked at the hip. You know, these were coming. This is a bi-weekly event. Quantum Mimic is going bye-bye, and we're getting the Details Gathering. Now, what are the rewards? So we're getting Amat, Leo's Soul Crystal Nucleus, and then Titan's Hammer. Okay, Titan's Hammer was in the Quantum Mimic machine that just passed, along with Panda. I hope you got both. I really do. And then another chance to get the Titan Hammer. And then we're also getting Womagon in a banner. It really looks like they're pushing tanks for some reason, although I don't know why, given that we just got a new tank. I'm assuming there's going to be a tank fight or battle in the Endless Battle. Don't know that though. So 7 days, and then Details Gathering. That's where you get your gears to spin the wheel of shame. Premium development. We're not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. A new Elite chapter is opening on most servers. So most servers, I think that do believe that means you have to be completed week 3. If it says some servers, oh no, most servers is week 2. Some servers is week 3. I think. Record copies. Okay, I have my record already in Immortal 5. So what will that mean? That'll mean I'm going to be buying probably Katoshi and Triangle tickets and maybe Red Runes, but most likely just Katoshi and Triangle tickets with my Meteors. Keep in mind that the Meteors and the Dust for the Elite Chapter shop carries over. So you can carry over if you have also a maxed record. You don't have to buy them. You can carry your Meteors over to next month's Elite Chapter and get the hero over there, right? I think you can purchase 2 copies out of the Elite Chapter Redemption Store. 2 weeks. I don't ever remember Elite Chapter lasting 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Used to always be 10 days. All right, okay, 2 weeks. You get 5 battles a day. You'll be done right away. I didn't mean that to rhyme. A new Endless Battle is opening on most servers. Most servers again. So yes, that does mean after week 2. So actually, no. If you are in week 2, you can do endless battles. Because I remember that specifically when I did my last free-to-play account. Yeah, on most servers. So week 2. Yeah, so week 2. Some servers is week 3. There we go. 2 and 3. Okay, got that straight. Thanks. During the event, you can earn points by challenging the bosses to earn, yes, the bingo coins. We all know how endless battles works. It is, I like endless battles. I specifically like the collab one and the Christmas, or no, the 1 year anniversary one and the Christmas one, because we got to fight 6 bosses. I'm assuming, unfortunately, that we're going back to the way things were, and we're going to have only 3 bosses. Then we can do 2 of them a day. Oh well. And you guarantee one of them is going to be a tank boss, because we just got a tank. One of them is going to be a summoner boss, because we have a summoner. And the other one is going to be a hunter boss, because they still want you to buy Artemis. Or it's going to be an assassin boss, because they want you to buy Cora, and a hunter boss, because they want to try to push you to buy Artemis. And then it's going to be a summoner boss, because they want you to pull on the new summoner. That's probably what they're going to do. That's not what I want them to do, but that's probably what they're going to do. A new season of Ascension Arena will open on most servers on January 20th, which is Saturday. Okay. Now, the reason why they do that is so that the very last battle lines up with the last day in this 2-week cycle. So it's going to open on the 20th. You're going to sign up. It's going to take like 3 days, and then you're going to fight. Remember that there is a possibility, due to the server merges, you might get a server below or a server above what you're normally used to for fighting in Submarina. A new season of Guild Expedition starts tomorrow, January 18th. Now, Guild Expedition, this was like basically Guild Hunt, but there's a leaderboard where you're going to be going up against other guilds. Keep in mind, if you are on NA 1272, there's going to be a lot more guilds to go up against. Well, I shouldn't say a lot more. It's basically going to be whatever the Kraken Guild or the Whale Guild is in servers 1 to 10 that now compete with us. It's going to be Revolution. It's going to be Madness. There's going to be Invictus. It's going to be Family First. Those are the ones I'm probably going to recognize on the leaderboard. I'm sure there's many other good guilds. I'm sorry, but those are just the names that come to mind. So, yeah, there's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 of us going against it. Or going at it. 7 days. Yes, Guild Expedition is not like Guild Hunt, where it's just 2 days, one and done, that you do twice a week. It is a full week-long event. So, and there's going to be, I do believe we're going to read it here, but there's only 3 bosses instead of 4 for Guild Expedition. And they are adding tools for officers to be able to track participation, because there's rewards involved, there's bragging rights involved. Kudos to Mad for winning the first one. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go again. We'll get back in the ring starting tomorrow. But be ready, because it's a little busy. I think you get 2 attempts a day or 3 attempts a day. I think it says it down here. We'll see. Game content adjustments and optimizations. So, optimized. They're tweaking the store system again. So, added a new tab to the store to sell Astral coupon packs. Why? Why? I'm done buying Astrals. Why do we want to buy Astral coupon packs unless they can be bought with like a in-game currency? But I'm not spending money. Why put that in the store? Well, let's go to the store for a minute. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store. So we already have Astral packs. They're right here. But now they're saying Astral coupon packs. So are we going to have this and another one? That sounds redundant. Sounds useless, but whatever. Maybe they want to put more Astrals in our face and say, here, buy these. Number 2, optimized some payment pop-ups. Ooh, payment pop-ups. And added Astral coupon payment function. Ooh, I'm excited. Optimized the guild system. Now, this is the guild stores, I do believe. And here's where we get the first new thing. The new piece of content coming to the game. Now, they did say that this was coming in the Q1 roadmap at the beginning of January. And that is Commander technology. So they're adding commander technology to the guild tech. This is, if you don't know, we're going to go in game. I'm going to show you. So where that is in guilds. See the guild technology. You can't see it because for some reason. There we go. Class technology. So this was guild tech, right? So this is your class technology or guild tech. So they're saying they're going to be adding commander technology to guild technology. Don't judge me. This is my streaming account, and I don't have a head. Now I have a head. And I don't do guild hunts on this account because I am in a starter guild that doesn't do dailies. But that's okay. So they're adding commander technology into guild technology. So what is commander technology? So you can use gene modules and gene evolution cores, commander technology level enhancement materials to develop commanders' factions auras. So gene modules and gene evolution cores. Now, gene modules are these bad boys, right? Gene modules. So we have a ton of these. Even this account has 22,000 just sitting there. But we don't have, these are gene breakthrough cores, these red ones right here. So these are for your guild tech. Now the new ones, what are they called? Gene evolution cores. Those are going to be new, added in, I'm assuming, in here, and those are going to be the ones that you're going to use to upgrade your commander tech. Okay. All right. So we have a whole bunch of these gene mods, and then we're going to be getting these gene evolution cores from Guild Expedition. I do believe they did make that explicit. They did say that in the Q1 roadmap when they talked about commander tech, that it was going to be tied to Guild Expedition, and that is why they're being released together. So commander technology enhancement materials to develop commander's faction aura. Now, I'm going to shout out Unleashed because he's the one that he did repeat it many times in my Discord saying that we are not going to like this because he wasn't too specific, but he did say that it was going to severely limit your lineups that you use for your commanders. Now, I'm assuming that when they say faction aura, that means class aura, because you know how, say like your summoner commander, it says when you have 3 or more summoners, then these effects kick in. It sounds like this technology, this new commander tech, is going to severely pigeonhole us or direct us into a very on-rails team composition. I don't know if that's the case. We'll find out tomorrow when it goes live, but that is just the behind-the-scenes information that I've been told about this. So while this sounds cool, new progression system, I have heard, or I have been told, that we are not going to like it. And then added new items, combat amplifiers type 1 and 2. You can use these 2 amplifiers before guild hunt and guild expedition battles to increase the damage caused to the bosses in these 2 modes in the next battle. Now, other video games, other mobile games have this kind of function. You buy like this modifier pack. You can use it to enhance you for a fight. Now, of course, you would want to be enhanced for every fight. In those kind of game modes, I usually just kind of ignore these, but this will, in a pinch, say my guild and a rival guild are neck and neck in damage. Well, you know what? The officers might say every single one of you members have to go out and purchase this. Now, what do we got to purchase it for? What do we need it for? It's probably going to be some kind of guild currency, and that is probably going to be, if we look right here, it's probably going to be this stuff. So we all have a whole lot of this stuff. This is guild purchase certificates. You get this from doing guild hunt, and you're going to get this from doing guild expedition. This is the currency that is probably going to be able to buy those supplements. Now, we should all have a lot of them. Don't judge me. Like I said, this account that you're looking at right now doesn't do guild hunt, so I don't have a lot of this currency banked up, but you all should have tons in your bags. I'm assuming this would be the prudent, since it is guild currency. This would be the prudent materials that we use to purchase those power-ups. But we'll see tomorrow. Optimized Guild Expedition. Now, if we remember the first Guild Expedition, it was 4 bosses. It was the bee, the summoner insect. It was Idar. It was a Vanguard boss. It was like the Thunder Dragon. And then there was a hunter. I think it was a hunter boss, like kind of like old school, like Lava Abyss, like the Lava Abyss boss. So hunters, vanguards, assassins, and summoners. You could use assassins in other places. Now, what they're doing, how they're changing it, is they've updated the boss lineup of Guild Expedition. What does that mean? Well, I think that right here, reduces the number of bosses each week to 3. So when I see this say each week, what I'm thinking is this is going to be a revolving weekly event, which is good. Good. Awesome. Cool. Let's do this weekly. Let's keep it rolling. And I'm assuming that they're going to switch the bosses each week. You know why? Just like Endless Battles, they're probably going to cater the bosses to new hero releases. Why? Because that's going to drive you to try to purchase more limited tickets to pull on the heroes of the week. I get it. Whatever. They already do this with Twilight Lands. They already do this with Summit Arena. They already do this with Endless Battles. This is a very, very common thing, and it's going to be the same here, right? So they're going to rotate the bosses to suit the character releases. And I totally skipped B, modified the upper limit of challenge tickets to 2. To 2. Didn't we already have 2? I could have swore we all got 2 attacks per day. So it definitely wasn't 1. Maybe it was 3. I don't remember. Guild chancellors and officers can now check the number of remaining challenge tickets owned by guild members. Why? Because we need a way to track progress, to make sure that some slackers aren't skipping their battles. Now, if you remember the first Guild Expedition, what we also need is we need a way to see the damage dealt each boss, because they only gave us up to 2 bosses to go back on to check damage numbers, and they only saved 20 hits per boss. It's okay, you know, awesome that they're giving us a way to be able to tell, hey, you still have 2 attacks for the day, go, because we didn't even have that before. But we would really like EE, if you're watching this, officers and the guild leaders would really like to see, just like Guild Hunt, I want to be able to go back and check all the hits, to look at all the hits, because this is going to be the game mode where we're basically flexing our EPs. We're going to be measuring ourselves against other guilds. Most guilds aren't going to care, but the top guilds per brackets or per war zones are going to care, and we need better ways. So, because how do I know if someone just autos it and does 2 mil damage versus someone that doesn't auto it and gets 10 mil? Without having all the data to look at, I can't tell that. Optimize the HP display. Okay, in the new version, you'll be able to see the boss's max HP and its current HP. Okay, I didn't realize. I don't remember how the original one was set up, but okay, cool. And then, along with all this new guild content, they're updating the guild shop. So for now, the guild shop was just that stupid gear, or the stupid legendary gear that we all have a million currency for, that we can't spend because we don't. They're going to merge the original guild shop and the original advanced guild shop into the new version, just strictly called guild shop. Now, what does that mean? Well, this was the old guild shop, right? Look at even this account, 1.3 million currency. So they're merging this because I don't even know where you get this currency. I don't remember where you get this currency. Can be obtained from challenging the guild boss. Oh, so that's just the guild boss. That's just like the big like Raid Shadow Legends ripoff boss. That's that. Which I do every day. Do. Like, I'm so immature. So they're merging this shop with this shop, right? So all of the guild stuff is going to be in one place. Oh yeah, 43-year-old child, Dialar. Added new redeemable items. Yeah, see, told you, called it. combat amplifiers 1 and 2. And there you go, and the gene evolution core. So just like how we can buy gene breakthrough cores, we're going to be able to buy probably 1 per week. I'm assuming it's going to be like gene breakthrough core, and then the rest you're going to have to get from Guild Expedition. So that's cool. Okay, right on. That's good. This is content. This is legitimate content they're giving us. So I'm very, very much pleased. Now this people don't like. Optimized the endless battle system. Okay. To maintain, and this is the bullshit part, to maintain the vitality, air quotes all around, of endless battles. In this season of Endless Battle, you will share the same leaderboards with players from neighboring servers and receive more generous leaderboard rewards than before. Now, let's harken back to the collab event world bosses. Though that was an Endless Battle version where we also shared the leaderboard with our neighboring servers. Galactic Arena also shares the leaderboard with the neighboring servers. So we can just assume that whoever you see in your Galactic Arena or whoever you saw in the collab world boss leaderboards, those are going to be the people that you're going to be competing against. So if you were used to being first in endless battles because you were on a dead server, that's no longer the case. They don't want that, because why? Well, it's very obvious why. They want to generate competition, which generates spending. I have suffered from this in the last endless battle, or in the last collab event, the Evangelion one. I did purchase Asuka because I wanted to get first every day. So they got 99 bucks out of me, American, which is 135 Canadian. So yes, competition does entice spending. So that is why they are doing this. It is not to maintain the vitality of endless battles. No, that's just the lipstick on the pig. That's the fake advertisement that they're using to shill this to you. No, they're trying to incentivize spending, which is fine. It's a mobile game. It's a free-to-play game that is actually still quite free-to-play. I will argue that every day. It is still very free-to-play friendly. I'm currently playing Devil May Cry. That game, out of the gate, for being a week old, is way more pay to win than this. Like, uncomparable. So yeah, not to maintain the vitality, but to entice spending, which is fine. And then this is awesome. I have mentioned this in another video. I totally brought this up. So, added some trophies from previous Hell Arenas as rewards in the redemption shop of Endless Battles, which can be exchanged with your Endless Battle premium vouchers, right? So we already know we can buy Red Runes, Catochian Triangle tickets, SSS copies in here, and I have criticized them specifically for this Hell Arena season, because this Hell Arena season has that large trophy that gives you extra, like 20% extra attack in Endless Battles. And I said it in the last video that I said that is unfair, because you are putting a PvE trophy in a PvE game mode store, and if people miss it, up till now, if you have missed those trophies, they're gone. They're just gone. You can't get them. And I said that they needed to have a way to bring back all the trophies from previous seasons to allow people another chance to purchase them. And this is how they're doing it, and I got to give them credit for this. That is a great move, because there is a big trophy from Season 1 that gives a whole lot of HP in PvP that I missed, that I want. So hopefully they start at Season 1, because I want that trophy, damn it. It's a big old red one. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay, so that is really, really cool. That is awesome. That's a really good addition to the game. That is very, very free-to-play friendly. Although now what you're doing is you're giving free-to-play a Sophie's Choice. Again, I'm aging myself here. Be it spend it on an SSS copy of whoever they put in the SSS store or in the Endless Battle store, or trophies. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but oh god, that is a hard one. Let your conscience be your guide. I'm not going to say either way, because I don't know who they're going to put in there. If they're all crap heroes, then obviously buy the trophies. But this might cause people to also hoard currency, because you can carry over this currency for the trophies. And also remember that there's two types of currency. There's the blue ones, I do believe. Let's just go look in game right now. I might have still some in my bag. There was blue currency and yellow currency. Now, yellow was the premium currency. So let's see. Do I have any saved on this account? Yes. I got the blue right there. The Endless Battle voucher. I got the blue right there, and there's the yellow right there. So this is the Endless Battle Premium, and this is the Endless Battle Voucher. So let's go back to this. Oh, look at that, guys. It is premium. It is premium. So hopefully it's just the red ones, because I would really hate for people to be spending premium currency on the blue ones. You know what they should have done? The blue trophies are the ones that used to be purchased with the black or blue blood-soaked name tags. They should be redeemable with the Endless Battle just blue currency, right? Like, that would only make sense. And then, I don't know about the bug fixes. So, fix the issue where the title of the weekly pass, don't care. Fix an issue where the description text of the weekly pass, don't care. Fix an issue where the boss in Crimson Rot. Oh, here we go. Okay. People still complain about this. Fix the issue where the boss in the Crimson Rot did not summon the little ads, or the interval was too long after Coriolis released his ultimate skill. What this was doing is that it was, since in the Crimson Rod, in order for you to damage the boss, you have to kill the ads, these little spiders. And what this was doing was effectively making it so that people could not clear it in time to get the limited tickets. Now, I did get the limited tickets prior to this, but most people cannot. So this is going to allow a much easier way for people to get the timed rewards, namely the limited tickets in that. So that's a big bug that people have been complaining about for a while. I'm glad they fixed it. So I gotta amend my thumbnail so that it doesn't say "and useless bug fix." So I'm gonna have to say one bug fix that we all wanted. So, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen, because I see the demographic breakdowns, or demographic, yeah, I see the demographic breakdowns. That is it. That is all for the patch notes. And yeah, half an hour in, I'd say that's a good enough time. That's enough of me rambling on like a fool, dating myself, making myself feel old. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that that is 2 bangers in a row for updates in the first month of 2024. Last week's update was really, really big. They did a lot of good stuff. This week, this week's update also, they're bringing us new stuff. They're changing stores. They're adding stuff. They're fixing stuff. They're 2 for 2. They're 2 for 2 this month. But the thing is it feels like they're blowing their load because that roadmap is almost all done. Like, I'm gonna have to pull up the roadmap in another video and just go over, like, where are we? Like, what is left to come? Because it feels like most of it is here. So I'm not going to fault them for that, though, but they could sprinkle this out a little bit longer, give us a little bit more slack, keep us on the line. But I'd say they're doing a good job. I'm still enjoying the game. I've been playing this game since November 2022, and I still enjoy it every day. This is the game I wake up excited to play, versus I am starting to not like Devil May Cry. I'm going to give it a little bit longer because I bought some monthly passes, but I don't know. Something about this game still got me. Still got me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it right there. The word of the day. Let's try to think of something off the top of my head. How about tequila? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like tequila. But tequila is the word of the day. Not Tila tequila, although, oh boy, that's a fall from grace. Tequila is the word of the day, or the safe word of the day. Put that down in the comment section below. I will know that you made it through 35 minutes of me rambling like a fool. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the patch tomorrow. Enjoy Guild Expedition. I will see you later. Cheers, peace, bye-bye.